The man inserted the measuring rod into the ground, but when his colleague finished the measurement, he found that he couldn't pull the rod out. However, when he knelt down to examine the soil, he discovered blood on his hands. Just then, a pair of eyes suddenly opened on the ground, and his colleague immediately heard a scream. He quickly looked in the man's direction through the measuring device, only to find that the man was still being dragged away. Before his colleague could react, he saw something rapidly approaching him from the surrounding bushes. Terrified, he turned and fled. When he found a hiding spot and was about to take a break, he suddenly noticed something strange about the ground beneath his feet. He reached out to touch the ground, wanting to investigate. The next day, a father and son were hunting in the woods when they inadvertently noticed a measuring rod standing quietly there. Just as they were feeling puzzled, they heard a dog suddenly barking frantically. They followed the sound and discovered a pile of bloody clothes on the ground. Seeing this, the man immediately realized that something was terribly wrong and quickly told his son to take the dog home, then swiftly prepared a rifle just in case. The little boy ran away with the dog, and even though he heard gunshots behind him, he continued forward without hesitation, following his father's instructions to leave the forest and immediately call the police. When the police arrived to conduct a search and rescue, they didn't find the boy's father or the surveyor, only some bloody clothes and measuring tools. What puzzled the police even more was that they found many strange footprints in the woods. That night, the little boy's mother suddenly noticed that their family dog was barking incessantly at the door. So she opened the door in confusion and went outside with the dog to check, but found nothing there. However, when she turned around to go back inside, she discovered that the door had been mysteriously locked from the inside. The woman then realized that something was wrong and immediately shouted for her son while frantically banging on the door. The little boy heard the banging from downstairs and quickly ran out of the bedroom to check, only to find an invisible monster with glaring red eyes charging at him from the end of the corridor. The little boy panicked and ran downstairs, bumping into Detective Jack, who had come to investigate the case, just as he was crawling out through the dog door to escape. Afterwards, when Jack and the boy were inspecting the house, they unexpectedly found the monster's footprints on the floorboard by the door.